I am a Reformed Baptist.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so I mean, again, I want people to know this, because I mean, brother, this is really unique. This is great that we have someone out there uh, who, amongst the Muslims and the charismatics and Pentecostals and prosperity preachers, we have a brother out there that's actually preaching the gospel and caring for the children. So and you're a Reformed Baptist, so that's great, man. Another big thing is the speaking of tongues, right? That's very controversial. Even here in America, um, speaking in tongues is very common. So at your church, do you teach your people to speak in tongues, or do you hold back from that?
Now, here in Africa, speaking in tongues it's very common in most of the churches.
Mm,
But at New Hope Baptist Church, we don't speak in tongues. We don't teach people to speak in tongues. We don't encourage speaking in tongues. We condemn speaking in tongues.
so one thing, as a Reformed minister in Uganda, I can imagine you have challenges. Maybe theological challenges with people that come visit your church, or just in general. It's so, the prosperity gospel is so attractive. It's so attractive to hear that God wants you to be rich and God wants you to have everything, and perfect health. So I could imagine you have some challenges sometimes. Um, how, how
Yeah.
how do you deal with that? Like, how do you deal with all that?
No, I do face a number of challenges, mostly on theological. When we try to when I try to encounter with the Pentecostals, because for them they love so much to hear a prosperity gospel,
Right.
and most of the time they would love to hear a prosperity gospel,
Right.
and just moved and manipulated. But when someone hears you speaking a solid doctrine, you
Mm,
see, different ministers from different denominations, Pentecostal movement, they begin to gun against you.
mm,
You see, they don't love you. They see you as if you are very contrary towards what they do. Because for me, I am straightforward.
right.
If something is not right, if I'm there where you are, my brother, I will tell you it's not right.
Right.
This is not biblical. So you find I face a number of challenges because even at this time, the challenge which we are facing right now, I think I have even told you of our church being relocated.
Right. Right.
You know, at the ground where we have been renting now, where we had constructed our temporary shelter, because we don't own land, we have never purchased land for
Mm,
our church.
mm,
We have just been hiring and paying ground rent. So the owner told us that he wants us to vacate by 11th of August of this month.
oh, wow.
But not only that, he wanted us to vacate, but because he has been involved in a Pentecostal movement,
Oh, wow.
and then they were like, they just want to give us a hard time to
Yeah.
break down the church and try to struggle again to look where we're gonna go and start up and again. you
Yeah.
know,
Wow.
and, I'm not moved. I'm not moved, and I told him, it's right. We are ready by 11th. We shall just say thank you for keeping us here. I am a Reformed Baptist.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah. So I mean, again, I want people to know this, because I mean, brother, this is really unique. This is great that we have someone out there uh, who, amongst the Muslims and the charismatics and Pentecostals and prosperity preachers, we have a brother out there that's actually preaching the gospel and caring for the children. So and you're a Reformed Baptist, so that's great, man.